Archie, luxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind the family, no regrets. He's got a birthday, I'm your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane, the tears roll strong. Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the Luxy show. Archie flies where the dragon soared to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York, what show? Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Though the tears roll down in Brisbane town, Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night, forgetting home he's chasing new Asian delight. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later, Archie leaves his playground. Comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust. Has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all their cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Tongues on streams, he cries poor again. His mate Tan gives him $5 grand, maybe 10. Archie thinks he's a big swing dick, cause the punters fall for his tipsy shtick. Pack up your bags and off you go. Didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore.
Hey, it's Archie Luxury. How are you guys today? What are you up to? Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. I want to know the truth. That's right, guys. It's Archie Luxury. And everything is fantastic. Everything is great. Everything is beautiful. Where's Naki gone? Where is Naki Poo gone? Where is Marky Poo? Marky Poo. Marky, you know Marky, he was the guy who opened the Grange. Where's he gone? Bear Clooney. Where's Bear gone? The good news is I have officially sold the Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz is gone. It's gone, guys. Sold it. Sayonara, fuckface. Mercedes-Benz, it's gone. It's gone. Kesslowitz, let's get Kesslowitz on. I love the Kesslowitz. He's cool. What can I say? Donnie, I'm trying to get Donnie on. Why won't he come on? I don't know. He's difficult. Reggae men are hard to control. Reggae men are hard to control. We got some super chats starting to come in. We got Patel Philippe, $2. Add Marky to the show, mate. Let's call him. Let's go. We got Rich Mitch, £2. Why are you in the garage? And where's last night's show? Yeah, I've told you I've been kicked out, man. That's what happens, man. That's what happens. I'll be streaming more from the garage. Yeah, that's just how it is, man. That's right. Luxie was away. I was away. I just trying to check stuff and make sure everything's cool. Yeah. That's the way it is, man. Breguets. I love the breguets. I love breguet. Bears traveling. Weed. Do you like? No, I'm not really a weed person. Rich Mitch, £2. Why you being kicked? I'm just saying, Rich Mitch. I'm just making a cup of coffee for myself. You know what? Let me run a short little, what's a good breaky? I'll run a breaky. What's a good breaky I got? I drive a BMW. I drive a BMW. I drive a BMW. I drive a BMW. I drive a BMW because I drive a BMW because I am a discerning motoring enthusiast who likes performance as well as German safety. I drive a BMW because I wear Rolex. I wear Rolex. I have a Breguet. I drive BMW because I listen to opera as I go through the KFC drive-thru. I drive a BMW for safety and performance, but mainly because I want to say to the bullies, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. That's right, guys. Fuck you. I drive a BMW to say to all the losers out there who said I wouldn't amount to much, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I drive a BMW, fuckface. I drive a BMW, fuckface. I drive a BMW. I drive a BMW and I wear Breguet. I wear Breguet, fuckface. I'm a Breguet fucking man. That's right, fuckface. I'm a Breguet man. I wear Breguet. I wear Breguet, fuckface. I wear Breguet. I wear Breguet, fuckers. I drive a BMW. Hey, Uzi, how are you?
You drive a BMW?
Yeah, do you?
Fuck no. I scrap a BMW. I'm pulling an engine out of one right now.
What model?
I don't know. I mean, it's not a flex, dude. It's not a flex driving a BMW.
That's part of the gag. Do you understand?
It's a
It
gag.
used to be a flex.
I drive a fucking rollback. Drive a fucking Ford, dude. Fuck your BMW. They don't even make you money.
What do you say
You don't
that?
even make money with your BMW. You don't even make money with your BMW.
Yeah, but it helps me in life. Do you understand? Do you understand it helps or not?
I'm gonna go tear apart a BMW right now.
Seriously, what model BMW is it?
Hey, it doesn't matter. I'll tell you once I pull the engine out of
You
it.
like BMWs?
I like tearing the engines out of them and smashing them with sledgehammers. Yeah. I'm not even
Why?
joking. Like that's not even a shtick. Because they all blow up. No one wants to fix them. They're scrap after something goes wrong with them. People don't want to
Mm-hmm.
fix BMWs. They're junk. They wind up with me. Do you know where I
How
find
long
them?
does the car last? We've already discussed this. You said cars last probably 20 years, don't they?
Oh,
15?
I thought we said 12. I thought we said 12.
It depends how you look after it.
Yeah. This guy needs to fucking move.
We got a super chat here. Patel Philippe, $5. Aren't Type 21s water resistant to 100 meters? Jump in AC2's pool, fucker. It's not water resistant, is it? How about Audis? Do you like Audis?
Yeah, I like ripping apart Audis. Yeah.
Mark the Shark, $2. Has the Luxy Beach Ball show been cancelled? Look, it wasn't making money. What am I supposed to do? Times are hard. What do you think?
Right? Let's see this BMW. Where's this BMW at?
What?
Here's your
What is
BMW
it?
here. It's what is this? Fuck, I don't have the flashlight on. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
What is this? 745i. You
Fuck,
can't
it's a
see
nice
it.
car.
Yeah, it's 745i. I'm about to rip the engine out of it in 10 minutes.
No, that's a dream
Right there.
car for me.
Yeah, right. Look, it's junk.
It's not junk. You're just a cunt.
Look at all these junk cars, dude. All these junk cars. Look at all them. All mine.
Saab. You got a Saab. It's a Saab?
There's a Kia. Oh, was that Saab? Yeah. Hey, you're pretty fucking good. Yeah, we got a Saab.
You're saving that, aren't you?
No. It's got turbo. Turbo.
I love BMW, you know. Honda? What happened to the Honda? That's a good Accord.
I'm ripping the engine out of that too.
Why? That
Gotta
engine
get
is
the
indestructible. That's the
I gotta
2.4
get the
liter.
cats off. I gotta get the cats off. I gotta go, Archie. It was good seeing you.
Thank you.
See you.
Guys, we need support. If we don't have guests, if we don't have super chats, we just can't survive. That's what's happened, guys. It's a hard business. It is very tough at times. Very tough. It's very hard. Patel Philippe, $5. If you don't have guests, Archie, if you don't have guests, Archie has to work today. God forbid. What can you do? That's how it is, guys. It's tough. Life ain't always easy. It's not always easy, guys. It ain't always easy. Let me tell you that. It's, see, what the problem is, guys, the economy is not what it used to be. Things are a lot tougher. They're a lot harder than they used to be. You know, this is the whole thing. Business itself, it's never easy. It's never easy. It's fucking impossible, fuckface. It's fucking impossible. Shout, shout, let it all out. Be da 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 da. Come on, guys, I need some help. I need some help, guys. I want to wear breguet. I want to wear breguet. I want to wear gold breguets. Let it all out. Da da pa pa da pa 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 da 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 da. Come on, guys. I need some help to get this show on the road. Come on. Come on, guys. Let it all out. These are the days. Da 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 dum. Bum bum bum. Da 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 da. Bop bop bop. Bop bop. Come on, guys. We got a super chat. Super chat. Took your advice. Found newest DeVille 1600 on eBay. Good on you. I never fucking liked the DeVille personally, but it's an Amiga. It's an Amiga. I love a nice Amiga. Amiga. Da 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 da. Breguet. Breguet. Da 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 da. Strap with da 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 da. Come on, guys. I need your help. What are you guys up to? Talk to me. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me. We're getting some unboxings happening. I want to tell you, I want to go shopping for a few things. I'm thinking my breguet. I want to get a NATO 22 mil, red, white, and black. Da da dum, bum bum, bum 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 bum, dun 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 dun. Yeah, I would like to get NATO straps. I like a few NATOs. Do you like the NATOs? I love I love a NATO. NATO is a good strap. Red, white, and blue. Red, white. Let's have a look. Red, white, and blue. They got it, baby. Oh, what sort of... Fuck, do I want steel? I think steel is best. Fuck, they got some nice... There is some really fucking nice shit out there. There's a Burberry looking one. I've got to tell you, honestly, I'm really having fun with the breguets. I love my breguets. I really do. I'm really hitting the spot. I just sold the Mercedes-Benz this morning. It's gone. Mercedes-Benz is sold. Yeah, I love it. I love the Benz. The Benz has sold. It has gone. So, how do I feel about it? Look, it was a beautiful car. It really was beautiful. Mercedes. I loved it. Mercedes is a good car. It's good. I'm having a lot of fun in my life, just trying my best. I'm having a lot of fun. I like to have fun in life. I like to, you know, provide entertainment. We got a super chat. Super chat. Patel Philippe. To be honest, I think you were the most famous in 2016, 2017 between the Queensland Rail fail story, the New Zealand Herald being upset you said Kiwi women should wear less clothing, and your Thai Airways disaster-free trip to Bali. Yeah, that was an interesting situation. I just bought some straps. I'm buying some more NATO straps. Do you want to see what I'm buying? Let's go and have a look. I like to buy shit, okay? I really like to buy stuff. That's what I do. They've got this. Look at this. Look at this. So I bought this one here, but I also, look at that one on the end. Look at that one on the end. It's like a normal strap, but a NATO variant. I'm going to fucking buy that. I think that is fucking sexy. Look at that. Postage is $5. What is it? 22 mil. What size is this? Oh, you get a variety. 22. Red, white, red, blue, red stripes. What's it? Red, white. Oh, they got rainbow. I'll buy one of those as well. I like them. See, look at this. I got to be honest with you. I like this sort of shit. Cheap and cheerful, fuckers. Do you like the Burberry? They got Burberry type ones. I think that might be enough, Arch. What do you reckon? Is that enough? Oh, fuck. Look at that. They got the Union Jack. Fuck me dead. Britannia Rule. Oh, 77 fucking $700? You out of your fucking mind. I was going to sing Rule Britannia. This is the Bond. I like the Bond. That's the Bond NATO. I might grab one of those as well. I want to get a Bond one. I really do love a Bond NATO. Bond NATO, I mean, fuck. Can you get cooler than that? A Bond NATO, man. I think that is fucking beautiful. What else do I want? What else tugs at the heartstrings? I like the blue, white, and orange. I love that. Oh, they got an aged one as well. Fuck. Yeah. Let's have a look what else they got. That's the one I just bought one of those. Yeah, let's have a look what else I got coming. Have I got anything interesting coming? That's what I'm trying to do is I like a bit of eBay shopping, you know? A little bit of eBay shopping never hurt anybody. It never hurt anyone to do a little bit of eBay. I love a little bit of eBay shopping. Do I want to, what else do I want to get in life? What more do I want? What would I want to make me happy? Happy. Da 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 dum bum 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 bum. What makes me happy in life? NATO straps on a beautiful NATO straps on a beautiful breguet. That's what I like to do. NATO straps. I love a good NATO. I've always loved NATO. Always love a NATO. And the thing about NATO straps is they are so beautiful. You know, like I really think it doesn't get better. It doesn't get better than that, you know. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, what do you do in life? I don't know. I don't know what you do. You just kind of try your best. We've got some super chats here. Thank you, Patel. That was really kind. Link for Terry. Is Terry a troll? I don't know, but he sometimes link for Terry. We got lose two sir for $2. HW worthwhile is the $80 eBay authenticity service. Wow, okay, yeah. Yeah, why not? Give it a shot. Basil's Beazles member for 32 months. Fuck, it's the NATO 7. $7 a strap. I don't mind a NATO strap. NATO straps. NATO straps. NATO straps. I don't mind a good NATO. Patel Philippe, $2. Get a Bark and Jack NATO. Breguet. I love the breguet. It just, unless you're a breguet man, you just wouldn't understand. I want to get Donny Haynes on. Let's talk it through. What else can I say in watches? What have I been doing, man? I have been so happy with the wristwatches lately. I love my collection. I'm really excited to be going to Geneva because I really want to go there and buy some. Well, there's nothing to buy in Geneva. I got to tell you, it is interesting. I totally agree. Just got a good friend, my friend Descartes. I totally agree. I still miss My 5110. That's the paddock well time. I miss it. It is what it is. Sometimes life is not as easy as you think it would be. Sometimes when things go through, it's not as easy as you think. And you got to try. Sometimes you just got to try. You can't always get what you want. And we got some really cool super chats. We got Patel Philippe. Show me what shit on monochrome. Good question. I will check it out. I got to be totally honest with you. I think monochrome has some really good stuff. They do have good stuff. They do have good stuff. They do. They really do have good shit. I like the stuff they sell. I got to tell you that. Let's have a look at monochrome. Let's go and have a look at monochrome. Monochrome watches. Oh, fuck. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look and see what those fuckers at monochrome are doing. That's probably the best journalism. Let's have a look. Watch markets collapsed. You realize this, don't you? It is fucked. Impressions about the ice blue Gerard Perregay. Fuck! Okay, latest. Let's have a look. Baltic. I fucking hate Baltic. Fucking cunt of a brand. Oh, Frederick Constantine. What have they got? They got a green dial for a steel. Is that a tourbillon? What the fuck is that? The new Jack Mason. Fuck that shit. There's a watchmaking apprentice, Jaku Akobo. Fuck that. Omega. The new Omega 37 Milano Cortina. I don't mind that. What the fuck is that? Fuck, that's lovely. It's exactly 1 year. In exactly 1 year, Omega, the Olympic flame will once again be reignited. 26, the Milano Cortina Winter Olympics. 37 mil Milano. Fuck me dead. 37's a bit fucking small, isn't it? Fuck. I don't know what to say. What do I think? Oh, fuck, look at this. The 2008 Omega Seamaster made for the Beijing. That's actually quite nice. That's nice. The Milano Court. I actually quite like that. Look at that. That's fucking beautiful. That's a beautiful watch. It ain't no fucking Breguet. It ain't no fucking Breguet, but it is fucking cool. Fuck. 21,000 euros. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. Fuck, that's expensive. Okay. Let's have a look what else they got. Okay, so that I like the Omega. The Van Cleef, fuck that garbage. More news. Let's have a look. The Green Creedle locomotive. What Creedle? That's a fucking Seiko, is it? Or what is that shit? What the hell is it? The new green color Creedor locomotive to join the permanent collection. Fuck, what do you think of that? Fuck, I don't know if I like it. It reminds me of a Cartier VLC, and they weren't that great, were they? I didn't think they were that fucking special. Were they special? I'm going to make myself a Bailey's in a minute. Fuck. How much is this? Nice bracelet. It's still using that push pin. Look at that fucking bracelet. How much? Fucking 14,500 fucking euros. It's only a steel fucking watch. That's a lot of money. Fuck. Fuck. I quite like that. Seiko adds a new enamel to the what the fuck? Hey, that's Breguet's area. Stay the fuck away from Breguet's lunch, fuckface. Fuck. How much? That's not bad. Just under 1,300 pounds. 2,600 Aussie. That's okay. White enamel dial made by Mitsuru Yokushaw and his team. Printed black Roman numerals, rail track minute, 24-hour day indicator, blued steel hands. Interesting. Ooh. That's not terrible. We've got a super chat here. Mark 2, Brett, $10. Bringing up eBay. Show us what you'd buy for $1,000 budget. Show us the details. I'll tell you what I'd buy for $1,000. That's easy. I've got it in my list. I got it in my eBay summary. I can show you exactly what I buy for $1,000. I'd buy this pen here. It's called an Amas Gentleman. That's what I would buy. An Amas Gentleman. Look at this. It's a fucking Omas is a great brand. 10 carat nib. Omas. It's $1,200. That's near enough 1,000 US. There you go. 1,000 fucking US smacker fuckaroonies. 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 What do you think? I'm going to get a Bailey's Irish Cream. And you fuckers, I'm going to run an ad. What do you reckon? I'll run the Breguet Moments ad. Here we go. Let's do the Breguet. Breguet. Hey, I'm coming back, guys. I'm back. I just needed to get my Baileys. Yeah, I'd buy that at mass. I'd buy the Amass. I'd buy the Omas fountain pen. I like Omas. They make some good shit. Omas, gentlemen. I want to be an Omas gentleman. Why is the fountain pen Omas so expensive? Fuck. I got no idea. Omas. I like Omas. That's another good brand of fountain pen. Omas, return to the motherland, Hong Kong fountain pen. Return to the motherland. Fuck. Some nice Omas shit there. I like Omas. I want to get across. That's what I want to get across. I must tell you, I love the American brand. Cross Gold Pen. Let's get that. I remember Cross. They made some really good shit. Cross makes some good shit. We got Torsa. How are you, Torsa?
How are you? Good to see you.
Super chat from Torsa, $2. Why has Mimi T been missing in action forever? Years ago. Well, I fired her. That's why. Goodbye. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. What happened was I said, Mimi T said, Arch, you agreed to pay my bills for October. And I said, Mimi T, you agreed to do some work. Lazy little bitch at times, that woman, that girl.
I don't think she's uploaded in a few years. I don't think so.
Hasn't. She's completely disappeared.
Yeah. Wasn't aware that I could do this. I only just saw that it said talk to Archie, and I said, okay, I'll try.
Hey, why not? Jump on, man.
Yeah. But you do a morning show, but I think you stopped doing the morning show at some point.
Well, no, we just didn't do one last night. I'm not sure if it's making any money. We're not doing that well anymore. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm. So you do it at basically like 12 hours apart is what you end up doing. I only just started noticing the morning show because I'm in the eastern US.
No, it's probably a little bit too early because it's a shit time zone. Everything goes against me. I don't know what I can do, to be honest with you. Things are tough. The business is not easy. Let me catch up on the super chats. Yankee Doodle, if you can only keep one Breguet, what would it be? That's actually a really good question. And I've got to tell you something strange. It'd probably be the Type 21. I really love it. I've fallen so in love with that since I have I've fallen so in love with that since I have got it back. I just adore it. It's a fantastic stopwatch, you know, because it's the flyback chronograph. So yeah, it's really, really cool. If I could only keep one Breguet, what would it be? I reckon it'd probably be the 7057. I really love that watch. That watch is so cool. It's just such a cool watch. It'd probably be that one. It's upside fucking down. There you go. I'd keep that. But I love the Breguets. I don't really want to get rid of them. I tell you honestly, I think having 3 Breguets is just really, it pops for me, okay? It really pops. We got another super chat. Camran Keb, £2. AC3, what was your first ladyboy experience like? Well, I got to be totally honest with you. I never really gone that way, but I had one lady who lived in our building and she was just really nice. I just had a conversation with her like a normal human. It's just cool. That's it. That's it. That was it. I never really gone. It was never really my cup of tea. Patel Philippe, $2. Torso, should Archie dump the Bregsters? Yeah, Bregades. What do you think, Torso?
I wish I could afford half of the stuff you talk about on this channel.
You heard of HELOC? Home equity line of credit. Where do you think I get the money from?
Well, I keep telling you about Ferragamo, and you'll be less than impressed. This is actually what it is. It's just a 7751 moon date. That's what it is. I've had it for years. It's the most expensive watch that I have, I think.
What made you get that, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it's blacked out. So when I was in the military, I think most of us tried.
Are you a Ferragamo fan? They make very expensive shoes for ladies.
I haven't bought anything from Ferragamo except this watch. The movement was why I bought it, in addition to the fact that it was blacked out. So when I was in the military, I bought it new from Joma shop. So, but in uniform, everything was blacked out. Say again?
How much did you pay for it?
Oh goodness, I think it was maybe less than 900, maybe $899. It was the price of a movement itself.
That's a bargain, really, isn't it?
Yeah, for what it is. For what it is. It's not needed any service. It's kept good time.
You can't complain. That's a good workhorse movement. Not a lot of money. Go with it.
Yeah.
What do you do for a job now? You in the military? Firstly, we thank you for your service.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, not anymore. But now I'm a computer analyst. I was in the Coast Guard, actually.
You know, the funny thing about the Coast Guard is, you know, their head honcho, he's the same name as me.
Is that right? Oh,
his
the
name
Admiral,
is
you mean?
Pluta. You ever heard that name?
The Commandant. Oh, you're talking about for the current Commandant? I haven't been keeping up with it lately, but I know that's your surname.
Yeah. I don't think I'm related, but
no.
That's kind of funky.
No, I remember about, I don't know, maybe it was a good decade ago. You talked, I think you have some Ukrainian roots because you had a Ukrainian flag, yes, it was in a cup or a mug.
I was saying I was Ukrainian when it was uncool to be Ukrainian. It's never been cool before to be, except now it's cool.
Yeah, well, at least people know what it is now, which is good.
Well, they used to say, "Oh, that's just part of Russia." Oh, yeah, that's just part of Russia. No, it's not. Well, definitely, no, it's not.
That's my dad's part of the family.
Fucking friends. Let me tell you that the Russians aren't our fucking. I mean, it's kind of sad because I think, to be honest with you, most Russians have got absolutely no interest in fighting Ukraine. They have no interest in that. Okay, to be totally honest with you, because war is fucking disastrous. But the Coast Guard, that's good that you. How long were you there for?
9 years. I did mostly domestic.
Did you enjoy
regulation enforcement? Yeah, it wasn't bad. It set me up with education, and it set me up with a lot of good life experience, I think.
So, what did you do after the Coast Guard? Okay, so you leave the Coast Guard after 9 years, and what did you do then?
I worked in Fall River, Massachusetts. Here, we've got a battleship, and I worked at the battleship as one of the overnight managers over there. So I did that until I got a state job, and I worked with the Health and Human Services people to do computer analytics and support. That's
so
what
tell
I
me
do
this:
now.
You're earning good money. How can you not get a Rolex? What's gone wrong?
Oh, I think it's difficult to justify between, I mean, all the other things that are going on in life. I think it's difficult. Well, like travel, I think that's one thing. But
yeah, travel is expensive.
Yeah, and it's expensive around here too. But you know, I have almost a Rolex. I've got kind of like a fake Rolex here. You see, it's my fake date just. See, it's a Math AT. So
That's so cool. Got another super chat. Yankee Doodle, $5. If you can have 3 Breguets or 1 Breguet, 1 Patek, and 1 Lange, what would it be? Oh, look. You know what? I honestly, I would love 1 Breguet, 1 Patek, 1 Lange. Look, I quite enjoy the 3 Bregs because the Breguets are substantially cheaper than Patek or Lange. I mean, I got 1 Patek. Look, I just took it out of the home loan. I got a HELOC home equity line of credit and just fucking started buying stuff. You only live once. My friend has got terminal brain cancer. Right? Terminal is he's 1 year older than me. Brain cancer. Fuck, that's not fair, is it? How is that fair?
I'm glad you're going to Switzerland. I'm kind of happy to see that you're doing that. I'm surprised you haven't done that before.
Well, it's expensive. And I thought, the boys said, hey, let's do it. And I thought, you know what? So you know how I financed that?
The HELOC?
No.
Amex.
Visa. I hate it. I hate Amex. Amex sucks. Look, what sort of credit card is Amex where you have to, it's a, you know, the normal Amex card, you got to pay it off every month. If I had the money, you think I'd be putting it on a credit card in the first place? I just don't understand it.
Even HELOCs now, I mean, even secured credit lines are very expensive with the rates now.
Well, I'm paying, I can tell you now, my rate is variable. It's 6.12%, which isn't that cheap, is it? That's not that cheap.
Not that bad, but not cheap, but not like it was about 7 years ago. Yeah. So, or even less than that.
It used to be 2% money. You remember 2% money?
Yeah.
So do you own your own home?
I own it at about 2.5%, like what you just said. Yeah, 2.5%. I kept refining down. I built my home here, and I started out, I think, maybe 12, 14 years ago at about 4%, and I worked it down to about 2.5%. But you know, the payments stay the same because the taxes keep going up.
Yeah, I get you. We've got a super chat here. Patel Philippe, $2. Tulsa, should Arch ditch Breguet and get a gold sub? Would you get rid of the 3 to get 1 gold sub? Actually, I'd only have to get rid of 2, to be honest with you. If I got rid of the 2 dress pieces, I could get a gold sub. But I think for me, I've already got a 2-tone sub. I mean,
how many subs have you owned? You've owned quite a few of them. Oh,
I've had heaps of them, but I've only really had 1 or 2 at a time. You know, one goes. The selling of one pays for the next one. You know what I mean? I'm not just made of fucking money.
I've noticed you're not that much into Panerai. I mean, at least not that I've seen lately.
I got one Pam. I just got a Pam 662.
You just picked that one up.
It's a fabulous watch. My friend with brain cancer, I'm going to take him out for lunch today.
A good steak or what? Oh,
actually,
for
yes,
lunch?
We're going to have steak. It's funny you say that. We are. And I'm cutting costs because I'm going to barbecue it at a park. I can't afford to go to a steak restaurant. I'm going to I'm going to buy a nice steak and have it at I'm going to get value. I'm sick of being raped up the ass all the time.
Yeah, I heard, like down there, I guess probably the groceries have gone up too.
Cost of living is terrible. And I got to tell you something, my income with the super chats has gone through the floor. That's why I had to stop making payments on the car.
I've given you a few supers the past few days. I heard you were running dry on that.
I mean, it's partly my problem because I've got a shopping addiction. I just bought two straps.
Part of that feeds the channel, though, right? Part of that feeds the channel and the business.
Yeah, that's the way I justify it. But I just bought two NATO, a NATO and a Zulu. I just bought a NATO and a Zulu to just to add some difference. But I've got to tell you honestly, times are not that easy. The watch market is very difficult. We got another super chat, $5. How can the crowd get Jerry a bottle for your lunch? Also, didn't Australia cut rates today? Oh, I haven't seen the news, but I hope they have. It's normally just 0.25% when they drop. They don't drop 1%, but I really hope they have, because it's very expensive at the moment, and it is difficult. Things are hard, but I got to tell you something, okay? My friend Jerry, guys, jump on to Dan Murphy's Middle Park. You go to Dan Murphy's, click and collect, put it under my name. If you email me, archieluxury72@gmail.com, I'll give you my cell phone number so you can put that on the order and I'll pick it up. Jerry's a good man. He's had the dick sandwich of a lifetime, you know. He's a guy who had a really good IT job. Like he was earning 130, 140 Australian, which is pretty good money. He's a smart guy. He's been doing some weird shit. He's been a bit forgetful, a bit busy. I never thought much of it. Anyhow, he went to the doctors. They sent him to hospital. And it turns out he's got fucking terminal brain cancer. It's inoperable, okay? Where it's actually right in the center of his brain. It's inoperable. They can't touch it. But they said if we do nothing, he's got 6 to 8 weeks to live. So what they've done is they're starting chemo and he's going to chemo and radiation. It's pretty awful. You know what I mean? Like the poor bastard.
How's his memory?
Look, his long-term memory is okay. It's his short-term. Like it's so bad. You ask him how old you are. He says, I can't quite remember. Who's the Prime Minister? He can't remember. And then you ask, he watches a movie, like he's staying at home with my ex-wife. He's watching movies. Halfway through, he can't remember what the movie was called or what's it about. He's forgotten the first part of the movie. You understand? Maybe he needs to watch 30-minute sitcoms. Actually, I'm going to say that to my ex-wife. Jerry's got to watch 30-minute sitcoms because they get to the point quick comedy, quick.
I've known somebody like that. They got to the point where they had to make notes and they'd write notes like a dry erase board on the computer screen. It was sad because
he does that.
They had to get it out. Yeah.
It's a disaster. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say really. What can I say? What can I do?
Not much, but you do repeat yourself a lot when you're talking to people like that. You feel bad because, you know, they ask you the same things repetitively. I remember that.
As filler. I've been doing that for years.
No, not this. I'm saying with the situation, with the medical situation.
No, I understand. No, I get it, man.
But yeah. Oh, you're saying you're used to it. I understand.
You're trying to fill in the look, it's really fucking terrible. I don't know what I can do. To be honest with you, I don't know. Can I tell you something personal? I haven't said anything, right? My son has got some addiction issues. I took him to the dentist. He's supposed to be getting a denture made. The dentist took me aside and said, Arch, his teeth are really fucking shit. I don't think his teeth are going to last terribly long. Don't waste your money getting a denture. And that's really sad. This is a 32-year-old man. Again, abusing his medication. Looks like he's abusing his medication again. What the fuck do I do with him?
Is he in Oz or is he in Britain?
No, he's in Oz. No, all my kids are in Oz. It's just a disaster. I don't know what to do with him.
Not much at 32.
You tell me. It's kind of good night, nurse. It's over, I think. What do you think? It's good night, nurse.
I don't know. I guess it's a sum total of the people that he surrounds himself with. I guess if he's with a lot of good people, then maybe they can get him on the right track, but it's only if he'll listen.
Nobody good wants to hang around him, really.
That's the problem.
He won't listen to me.
If he has an oh shit moment, he might. I don't know. He might have had that already, but depends on how far down the path he's gone.
Seriously, it's really fucked, okay?
I think he's had an oh shit moment last year with his brother with that situation. But maybe it has to happen.
Well, how come he hasn't fucking changed then? I don't know. There's always an excuse to do the drugs, you know? I mean, he gets prescribed medication legally. This is not even illegal drugs. This is prescribed, but I suspect he's abusing the prescription. He's taking more than he shouldn't be behaving like the way he is. So, it's fucked. You know, life can be such a fucking bitch at times. Let me tell you this. It can be such a fucking bitch.
You could drop a note to the prescriber too. You could maybe give him.
Yeah, that fucker charges me for $389 for 30 minutes. That's what his psychiatrist costs me. I'm scared to fucking send a note. He'll send me a bill. Do you understand? It's so expensive to get good mental health care for him. I send him a note, he'll send me a fucking bill for $400. And all he'll do is schedule more appointments. And I'm the bunny paying for this stuff, you know? It's fucking terrible.
Not covered on insurance.
You know, us Greeks.
It's just a disaster, okay? It's a disaster. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I didn't get the memo. You know what I mean? I did not get the memo.
Do you ever sit in with him on those? Do they ever bring you guys in as a family, or is it just him?
Hey, by the way, I'm just sending a message to Nelson. I love the idea. Narc is always welcome back. Narc is always welcome back. I never banned him. Narc just behaves like a cunt at times. That's what happens. It's just how it is, man. I don't know what I can do. It's just terrible. I got to be honest with you. You know, it's just everything is a disaster at times. You know, I tell you, I'm okay. I don't have a problem, right? But sometimes it's just very, very, life isn't always a trajectory up. You know what I mean?
Tell me something. How did you ever get involved with the lawnmowers? Because I thought that was one of the funniest skits that you ever did on the channel was the lawnmowers.
No. What happened was my dad and stepmom, they'd always continually they're not mechanically minded. So they'd buy a lawnmower, and as soon as it got a bit old, they'd replace it. So at one stage in my garage, I had 4 lawnmowers, right? So I thought, hey, I'll turn this into a skit. You know, I work with the tools I've got. So I kind of fixed. Oh, my stepmom, she pulled one apart, right? She pulled one of the lawnmowers apart and couldn't put it back together. They gave me a box of parts. Okay, right? And I ended up putting it, I got it to work. I've got it back together. But yeah, that's what happened. So it was actually, it was that's how it happened. So it was just kind of as a result of that. So the lawnmower skit, they were quite cool. I was quite pleased. I just thought, you know, hey, lawnmower repairs, you know, I just thought, hey, I got these mowers I fixed because I could manage to fix it. And I started doing some servicing, right? And I just thought it was a great way to go. That's
And
what I thought.
You'd barely made up 40, I think. I think it was like a decade ago at least that I think it was about that. Wasn't it 2014 or something that you were doing that?
Yeah. Early 40s. Yeah, that's it. Fuck, man. I tell you what, time goes so fast. Doesn't it go fast?
I still saw your website up, but I know there's some things that you don't do anymore. But I sort of wonder along the lines of like what eBay does as far as authenticity and things like that. I'm certain you could do something like that too, but I'm not sure it interests you.
It's complicated because they'd have to send it to me, then it gets stolen. I can't do that. I can't do that. We got a super chat. Patel Philippe, $2. Torso, what was your favorite AC3 vid? And I think he said it. It was the lawnmowers. The lawnmowers. Because I had all these lawnmowers and I used to start them up. You could start them up. And I ended up selling them off. I tell you, I actually did sell them off. And because they were going to throw them out. And I thought, don't do that. Wait. Let me have fix it and I'll sell them off. And they were innocent times. You know what I mean?
You had a big smile, really big smile. You'd pull start it, and you know I'm not sure there was much better than that. For you know that was very good. That was excellent.
No. That's exactly it. It was. They were great fun. They were good good videos. Oh man, those were the days.
But yeah. The Archie Unemployed intros, the intros were great too. And, you know, Archie Unemployed, you know, it was in the music, you know, I don't know, just can't beat it.
No, I love that. I got to be honest with you. They were innocent times. Like YouTube can be quite vicious. I'll be honest with you, Torsa. A lot of people, like I had the robbery, that was terrible. I made all this money and I put all my money into watches as a speculation, and then they were stolen. So I mean, fuck, you know, in all honesty, it's not really worth doing, okay? I think in all honesty, is it worth doing? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is worth doing because I kind of, if I could see, the problem is I'm 53 this year. I'm 52 now, 52. I'm unemployable. I worked in IT. I was an executive level. I was desktop support, help desk, desktop support, and a bit of service support. Now, all the service stuff, that's gone in the cloud, so you don't need to do that. But I used to do some hardware maintenance, server maintenance. Well, that's gone to data centers and that now. So that doesn't even exist like it used to. So for me to get an IT job, right? The funny thing is, let me tell you this, Tersa. The funny thing is that positions for desktop or help desk, they are the same pay that used to get 10 years ago. They haven't really gone up much, but the cost of living has exploded. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
So
Definitely.
they're paying the same. You're effectively working for half the money because of inflation. And I just don't know how you're supposed to survive on that, you know?
It's a lot of contract work, but you used to talk about that. You were really proud of the work you did with the servers. I remember you used to say that, you know, you were really happy with that. And I don't know how you got into the garbage business and everything. I don't think that had to do with IT at all, but I remember that you were pretty proud of your work when you were working IT.
Yeah, no, I was doing IT for the garbage company. That's actually what I was doing.
Is that
But
what
I
you were
got
doing?
fired.
Yeah.
I got fired for
Yeah.
making videos at work.
Yeah, they kind of didn't like your videos. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, they got very defensive, and it didn't end well. Well, they just asked me not. They rang me up and said, "Don't come back." I said, "Okay, no." But that was the push I needed to go full time. And I got to tell you, in all honesty, I'm quite happy. I had some good years there. Otherwise, I'd still be a drone. I'd be an employee. I'd be a drone. I'd be a drone. A drone with benefits. I'd be a
You could
drone. I don't
still
want to
go to
be
a
a
date.
drone.
You could go to a data center, maybe. I don't know. Don't some of the banks do things locally on local servers? I don't know. There's got to be some.
Yeah, but I don't have
like
the
him.
cert, and I'm lazy. I'm old, lazy, and grumpy. Okay? And I'm not
Sorry,
that
tell them.
smart.
Tell
Old,
them they can.
lazy, grumpy, and I'm not as smart as some of the newbies.
Tell them they can. Tell them they can get you cheap. You know, like try before you buy and see how you work out. You know, everything
Yeah.
shakes out just fine. It would be fine. You might not have the patience for it. Yeah.
I don't have. I tried to sell cars. I just sold my dad's Mercedes Benz. Oh Lord, won't you save me from these tire kickers? Fuck me dead. They are a bunch of fucking cunts. Oh my God, I've seen every fucking trick in the book. I had this guy who flew up from Melbourne to see me, and he says, "Oh, could I round it down $300?" And I said, "You were joking." I said, "If you don't want the car, I'll just refund you."
It's so difficult. For instance, in Massachusetts, each state has its own rules, but if you were to sell something privately, then you have to give them a 30-day, I think it's a 30-day powertrain warranty along with that, and safety warranty. So there's so many people that don't want to incur that sort of liability, and people selling things now, there's no such thing as is, so they end up either donating it or they trade it into a dealer at a loss because no one wants to take the risk anymore of selling something privately, because then you're on the hook.
No, that's exactly it. It's fucked. And as I said to the guy, I said, "Man, it's a good, honest car. There's nothing dishonest with this. It's a beautiful, good car."
I had a Fiat. That was my last gas car, and my Fiat, good thing it had an extended warranty. It cost a few
Fix
thousand.
it again, Tony.
If it was a few thousand in deductibles, but it was $16,000 in a year to all the things that went wrong,
Fix
one
it
after
again,
the other.
Tony.
Yeah. So to recoup that, I thought, how do I do that? So they had incentives on electric cars. That's what I ended up going with. So I worry about the battery, but that's the only thing I worry about. I don't worry about all of these other things that could possibly happen, that did happen with that other car. So
No, I had an Alfa Romeo. You know Alfa Romeo? Alfa Romeo?
same story.
Well, that's owned by Fiat, right? It's just a different. It's basically, it uses Fiat engines. I had a last Alfa, and it was a I had a 156 silly speed. I don't know if you got that in America, but I got to tell you something honestly. That was like dating a supermodel who's on crack cocaine.
Mhm.
The transmission alone cost me $8,000.
Yeah.
And it was a low mileage car. And I thought, fuck.
The
Beautiful
transmission.
design. Alfa
The only
Romeos
thing
are beautiful.
that was the only thing that didn't go wrong. I thought, well, if I get a 6-speed, then it won't, fail. But the neutral safety switch failed on it. But that was the only thing that didn't fail was the transmission on that. Everything else seemed to go wrong with it.
Fiat has a bad reputation in America, don't they?
Stellantis in general has a really terrible reputation.
Like
And now the only thing
don't they do Jeep?
they do Jeep, they do Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, all that.
Chrysler used to be a name associated with quality. Don't you remember that?
They were always the best looking cars. I'm not sure if they were the highest quality, but you could say the same various things about various different models with all of them, but they were always the best looking ones anyway.
See, that's the sad thing is that they are so fucking terrible. You know what I mean?
I mean, for a Jeep, $75,000 now US. They sit there. They don't sell. Same thing with trucks. All these trucks, you can go up to 100,000 for a pickup. Nobody's buying them. I think
Why
the
is
market's going. Well, nobody can afford $100,000 truck. The repossessions, they've gone up about 20% as of the last year. So they're sitting on dealers. Yeah, they're sitting on dealers' lots.
Fuck, that's amazing.
I'll tell you another story. It's the best story out of all this.
Yeah.
I was interested in a truck. I thought I'd never be able to afford one, but the electric trucks. This one, it's a Ford F-150 I've got. It's a Lightning. And I thought, well, I'll go look at them because they're electric and maybe they have good incentives. And by the time I was done with state and federal incentives for 3 years, it's costing me nothing. I mean, except insurance, but it's costing me nothing to lease it. And that blew me away because they had such an overstock of trucks and a backlog of them. They shut the production line down and they just wanted to push these things out. So that was the deal I got on this truck. I'm really happy about that. After depreciation, when the lease is ending, I think probably the residual is $42,000. So I'll probably buy the lease out when it's done.
Amazing.
Yeah.
F-150s were great. They used to be diesel, weren't they? Diesel or petrol trucks?
As far as we've had, most of them have been gas, if not all of them have gas. They're so difficult to bring. Yeah, diesel's not.
Rams. I you know what my dream truck would be? A dually. I want a dually.
Mm-hmm.
I love the way the tires look at the back. You know, those double tires at the back. They look so cool. I don't know if they're any good or not, but I always wanted.
I don't think I've heard of a dually. I don't think I've heard of it. I'll have to look that up.
No, dually. You
Oh,
know,
dually.
Dually, yeah.
Yeah.
I love them. And I like the Rams with the Cummins engine. You know, the Cummins?
I thought you were a sports car kind of a guy.
Yeah, I am. But if you're going to go trucks, I'd love to have a truck. I want to do some hauling ass. Get some. I
think that's one of your first videos was in a sports car that was like a 19 something. I don't know what it was. It was like a Duesenberg or something.
Mercedes SL, actually. But you know what I would do if I had my time again? You know what career I would pursue?
Not car sales.
I want to become a heavy machinery operator.
Yeah, that would drive you to drink for sure.
You know, a dozer, excavator, scraper. I'd love to fucking... They're amazing stuff to handle.
Yeah, I think you'd have enough of the freezing your ass off and and then sweating your ass off, between trading off those two things. I don't know about that. I don't know.
I'd like to become a heavy machinery operator. That was something I think I would do in another life if I had a chance again. But I'm too old to do that now, 53 this year. They don't want me in IT. I can't get a trade. I'm too old for a trade. You know what my friend said? The only career I can do is Uber driving and delivering pizza. What do you think of that? And taxi driving.
Yeah, just throw a pair of dice over the rear view, but I don't know. I don't know if that brings in the income. I don't think so. I think by the time you're done with expenses, I don't think that's too lucrative either. Maybe it is. Maybe it's different in Australia.
What do you think? Tell me what you think.
Maybe a yellow cab. Maybe that's the better deal. Use their car and drive around. I don't know.
No, but then it's 50-50 sharing. We got Tom!
Hello, guys.
I heard you got an unboxing for us. Tell me what's happening.
I've got a new purchase.
What did you buy?
Basically,
what happened? By the way, I hope you're saving to get that apartment back again, aren't you? You're buying a piece, aren't you?
well, no, not saving. I've just got the money in the ISA still.
Okay.
So basically, I sacked off the Rolex. Didn't bother. I didn't even bother going back in. Couldn't be bothered. I just went to see my friends instead. Went to the pub.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but this watch was mine before, and I sold it to my dad as collateral for a loan.
Oh, you had to borrow money from your dad?
Yeah. Well, this is when I sold the flat. I was struggling in hard times then, so I had to sell it, but I needed this money for this, to make ends meet. But now I'm in a position where I could buy it back.
Oh, I see.
So got the Tudor Black Bay 58.
Wow!
In the black with the gilt.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, well, it's a few years old now, but I barely wore it, so it's
So
immaculate.
your
You know?
dad, is he happy to get the money back?
Yeah, cool. Well, he doesn't need the money. It's it's just for me to have my watch back.
How much did you sell it to him for?
Well, I still have the original receipt.
It's funny you say that because, yeah, sorry, how much? Yeah, tell me.
So I paid £2,760 for this
Well,
watch.
don't dox your address.
Oh no, this is my old address. This is the flat. This is the old flat. So that's someone else's address now.
So let me ask you this then. Okay. I actually did the same thing with my dad. I was on hard times and he said, "Oh, just take it as a loan. You get as a gift. You don't need to pay me back." I said, No. You don't understand. I want to ask you for a loan again in the future.
Yeah.
So I said, I want to pay you back because I want to lend the money in the future. If I just take it as a gift, that's a once only thing. I said, I'll be too guilty to ever ask you for anything. I said, so I actually paid him back. And I'm really happy I did. But that's, how much did your dad give you?
Well, to be fair, I think he gave me a little bit more at the time. He gave me £3,000. So I gave him
But it's not the
£3,000
point.
back.
You lent the money from your dad and you've got the watch back. That's incredible.
Yeah. I mean, it was basically a zero interest loan. Just use the watch as collateral for the loan.
But that's a
got it
beautiful
back.
purchase, don't you think? Don't you love it or not?
I do love it. I do love it. It didn't get much. It didn't get much wrist time when I had it last, but I
Yeah.
think it will definitely get more wrist time now I have it back. You know.
Wow, that's incredible.
And to be honest, I might be in the minority, but I'm actually a fan of the faux rivet bracelet.
Yeah, I love the faux rivet bracelet.
I think,
Yes.
to be fair, I actually think that too many people hate on it, but they just want it to be the same old Jubilee or same old Oyster. You know, this is unique to Tudor, and I think it kind of gives it a bit of character. You know.
Can you do a close up of that because I can't see what you're describing?
So the faux rivets, my friend, are like it's like the old Rolexes or old Tudors where they had the kind of riveted links on the old watches, and they would, they stretched out. Whereas these are just like a fake, they're solid links, but this is like a fake rivet. But from this side you can't see anything, so it's not like it makes much difference on how it looks, but it just
I
gives it a
love
bit
it.
of
I love it.
character.
I always loved it. I actually had one of those, but it had a store brand on it as well. But they're a bunch of cunts. I didn't really want to own it because they're assholes.
Mm.
If I had a plain one, I think I would have kept it. I like the blue one and I like the black one. The black is probably the best one to get.
I think the black is like the staple, The blue looks really nice, and I actually
Mm.
think the tone of the metal is brighter on the blue, but I already have too many blue watches, so it's kind of like, I've got the Hydro Conquest in blue, the GMT, so it's nice to have like the black with the gilt. It gives a bit of variation. I do like the gilt. It warms up the dial, whereas the blue with the white, it looks more cold.
That's an incredible story.
So I mean, it's not that incredible. It's feels kind of regular. I'm just letting everyone know my latest purchase.
No, but you should be proud. You paid your dad back. You got your watch back. You're happy, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So no Rolex as of yet. We'll when I'm in Mexico, because I'm actually flying tomorrow morning. So I'm literally just hopping on, just letting you guys know my latest purchase, and then when I'm actually in Mexico to see my family, I'm gonna check out the Rolex AD and see how they treat me in there, and see what I can do.
Hey, I'll just be 1 minute. I'm just going to grab a cup of coffee because I'm ready. I had a really shitty sleep last night. I started watching a movie, Tom Cruise, old movie called Eyes Wide Shut. It was a Stanley
Yeah.
Kubrick movie. Fuck, that's a weird. I like that the sex club for the super rich. I love that movie.
Oh,
But
you guys don't have any of those at work around in Brisbane?
no, that's the super rich sex clubs. You know what I mean? Super rich private club thing. We don't. Well, I've never been invited. Let me say that I'm not rich enough to get invited. But
We've got 3 tiers here, but we've got one of those around. I think that's in Rhode Island.
yes, I'm just going to get a coffee. I'll just be 1 minute. Please talk to. This is Torsa. He's actually he used to be in the Coast Guard. Speaking of working on ships, Tom
Yeah, I
worked on
actually I applied for
a
the
super
Royal
yacht.
Fleet
I'll be back.
Auxiliary
I'm
before
just
I did
making
the
a
cruise
coffee.
ships.
Oh, no kidding. Are you still interested in it?
So the Royal Fleet, no, I work on the super yachts now, so I have a different way of life now, and I don't think I would ever go back to merchant shipping life again after doing the yachts. It's a different world.
Is it a little bit more laid back, or is it just? I mean, I can't say there's more money in one or the other, is there? Or maybe there's more demand in one or the other for the labor.
Well, I'd say the yachting is, put it this way, I can't afford all the watches I buy now if I didn't have the yachting.
Okay, and
The money.
that's your exclusive thing is the yachting.
Yeah, yeah. The yachting definitely pays the bills. They just got more money to spend. The people that own the yachts, they got more disposable income, and they don't have to have any budgets with any kind of quarterly earnings or anything like that. So they can afford to shell out a bit of money.
Okay, so it's a little bit more fast and loose with what people are willing to spend and when they're willing to spend it, as opposed to a
Yeah,
corporation. Hmm.
yeah, definitely. And in terms of maintenance budget, there is no budget.
Huh.
If you need something fixed, they'll pay to get it fixed. There's no kind of budgets that limitate you to any repairs.
And you go between the marinas within your local area.
Well, the port that the home berth is Monaco, so they pay a lot even for that berth,
Is that where you're based out of? Is Monaco?
Yeah.
Okay. With the accent, I just presumed that you were out of Essex or somewhere,
Well,
in
well,
the
no,
English.
I'm not from Monaco. I live in England.
Yeah. Okay. I
So
had my grandmother was
I fly there.
my grandmother was from Britain. Yeah, she was from Southend.
Huh?
Yeah. Do you get to go home often?
Well, every 2 months, I'll get some time off,
Oh, that's not bad.
and that's when I'll just feed my addiction and buy more watches, as many watches as possible. Now I have to figure out how I'm going to take 10 watches on my carry-on.
That must raise a few eyebrows at customs, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has done one time. I had a load of watches in my bag, and I went through airport security, and they asked me like, what are you doing with all these watches? And I had to explain, like, I do some videos, do some reviews and stuff. They
Just
think I'm
say,
doing some like money laundering.
yeah, just say, I only do money laundering in the casinos. This is my day job. That's what you tell them. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just evade tax. That's all. I'll just do a bit of money laundering, a bit of tax evasion. The watches is innocent though.
That's right. That's right. I
You
always
know.
thought Monaco was the most expensive in the world, but I understood that Bermuda actually is the most expensive for cost of living. Bermuda. So I was not aware of that. I would imagine, though, it's nice living over there. I mean, what are the favorite things that you do when you're out and about in Monaco? I mean, what are things that people do in Monaco? I mean, it's like a micro state. Am I right?
What's it like in Monaco?
Well, for things that you do for enjoyment on the town, things like that. After you're done with your work and
To be
everything.
honest, I wouldn't go to Monaco for a holiday. There's not much there.
That's what I
There's
thought.
actually really not a lot of stuff. And the bars and the clubs, they're not good, and everything's super expensive. There's no regular shops like, for people like us. Everything's mega expensive. So
Hmm.
I'd go there just to see it, like if I was going to go on holiday, but I wouldn't stay there. I wouldn't live there. It's not a fun time. There's definitely way better places to go. To be fair, you may as well just go to Nice or Cannes, which is close by. You'd have a better time.
So, for someone that's living there, does that sort of make it more difficult living because it's not as many things that you can enjoy for the expense and some of the things that you can do? Or
Yeah, I mean, like, to be honest, most of my expenses are paid for on the boat. So like food is paid for, everything's paid for. So I usually just take my bike out for a cycle at the weekends, and I'll be working Monday to Friday anyway. So then I'll chill on the boat, do some videos.
are you a diver?
Sorry?
You're a diver, yes? You do diving as well.
No. No, I have
I've
loads of
never-
dive watches, but I don't dive.
You've never been interested to try.
Nah, the thing is, right, I get a little bit claustrophobic with breathing apparatus, you know, like and that poses a big problem being a part of the fire party in the machinery space, you know, because I have to do the enclosed space entries and stuff, and I don't really like the feeling of entrapment, you know.
Yeah, the SCBA's, the self-contained breathing apparatus. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Do you
When they
do,
train
do,
you,
do you read do you read any of these chats? I know Archie only reads the super chats, but it's quite interesting to see what guys are saying in the actual chats.
I haven't looked.
Someone's saying I need to get a solid gold dancer, which is basically a solid gold Rolex.
Oh,
You
hold
know?
on. Someone says Archie is loving the free filler. Oh, I see. I have to click on
Yeah,
it. Must be on
exactly.
it.
Exactly. We're just filler content, you know, filler content.
So, I mean, is this better or worse than usual? If this is the filler, I want to know. I mean, are we doing a decent job here?
I don't
I was
know. I
Doing
mean,
a great job, guys. I just had to
oh,
make some
here he
coffee.
is. Here he is.
I went to make coffee for myself, and in my dad's pantry, he doesn't drink coffee. He's a tea drinker.
Well, did you
His
make us one?
Makona. Ooh, it's gone all moldy. It's gone moldy.
Fucking
It's
hell.
gone moldy. So I had to, fuck. He nearly poisoned me, hey? But, yeah, no, it's a great show. Pavel, $2. Fitz, you great, Tom. That's a nice daily. I actually want to get a tutor again, Tom.
Yeah, get a tuna. Tuna. You got to say it in your accent.
Tuna. I love the tuners. You know what? I love the Pepsi. You know and I love the Black Bay Pro. You know the Black Bay Pro.
Yeah. Black Bay Pro is nice.
But I'm really proud that you got that watch back from your dad there.
Well, to be fair, it's more just to square away my debts, make sure, you know, I've got a clean nose.
Yeah, I like to do the same thing. I like to do the same thing.
Someone says, you don't feel entrapped being here, Tom. No, I feel fine.
No, it's I got to tell you, it's absolutely. What do you guys think of me going breguets like that? Was that a silly move?
No, the what is it? The traditional, the one with the open works. I think that's the best one. If you're going to get rid of any of them, keep that one. Yeah, that one, the open works. That's the one I would keep if I was going to keep just one.
And I also got the Type 21. I actually financed all this shit. I took it out of my home equity loan.
Oh my God.
No, well, how do you think I pay for this stuff?
I thought you were giving me financial advice, Archie.
No, I am, but that's why you need to keep your apartment, because you can borrow against it in the future. Look, seriously, I got to tell you something. The way it is, I got to tell you this honestly. The way it is with the watches themselves there, I'm going to Geneva. That's MasterCard.
Yeah, you're gonna go
MasterCard,
skiing while you're
that
there,
cost
right?
me. I put down. It was 2,500 Aussie plus 2,700 for the ticket and 22 for the accommodation. Right, that's $5,000. I bought the IWC Petite Pilot. Well, I bought that for the channel for you fuckers. I bought it for you fuckers. I bought that for the channel. Every man watches. And I got to be honest, how do you think I paid for that? I put it on a fucking piece of plastic. I'm going to sell it. I bought the Seiko Common Man watch. I needed $1,000 Common Man watch. I put it on the plastic. See, I've got to. It's okay to incur the debt if you've got asset. Do you understand?
I guess
Archie,
so.
how are you going to pay for the lift tickets and the ski rental in Switzerland when you get there? You're going to have no more left on the plastic.
I'm not going skiing. I'm going to a car factory. I'm not going skiing. Skiing's expensive. That's for rich people. I can't afford to go. You know how honestly expensive those chalets are? They are so expensive. We got a super chat. Pavel. Imagine if AC3 never called in your tab, Arch. Yeah, but I borrow the money, then I put it back. And I said to him, he said, oh, don't worry about paying me back. I said, Dad, the reason I pay it back is not because I'm a good guy. It's because then I can borrow again from you when I'm desperate.
Yeah, you got to build the trust, right?
No, that's exactly. I told him this. I said, man, I always do the right thing. That's what I do.
Why did Dad sell the car? Why did Dad sell the car? Why did Dad sell the car?
Okay, he sold it for a number of reasons. Number one, my dad is 76. Because it's a sedan, it's really low down for him. His knees are fucked. He needs a knee operation, but he's scared of surgery. So he got a baby SUV. A baby SUV is easier to park, and we got it in red so it stands out so people couldn't, try and avoid him in that. You know what I mean? So this red car behind me is my dad's replacement. Look, it's an Audi. Audi. It's an Audi. We got an Audi. So the Mercedes was 7 years old. It was getting a bit long in the tooth. Like once those European cars, when they're new, they're amazing. Once they get a bit of mileage on them, unless you can tinker with it yourself, my dad is hopeless. He's absolutely fucking hopeless at fixing anything himself. He had this knob in his Honda Accord that fell off, right? So he glued it in. But I said, Dad, that's the on-off switch. You can't glue it in. He didn't realize you understand what is stupidity?
Most of the time when I get like an alarm or something, or there's like a red flashing light and it doesn't need to be red flashing light, you just cover it with tape and it's fine. It's gone.
Most of the time that is the case, you see. And I had someone contacted me. They told me those engines on the boat they're a Finnish company, Werner engines. You know the engine, Werner?
Yeah.
They're quite famous. Those engines are quite well regarded in the nautical space. That's a serious engine. Apparently, they're made in Finland, I believe.
Which engine? Sorry.
The superboat engine.
Yeah.
But I got to say, in all honesty, man, you are such a lucky fucker. I'm really proud of you because you paid your dad back. I did the same thing. I borrowed money from my dad. By the way, do you want to see the car? That's it driving away this morning. That's the car driving away.
Why?
It's a beautiful thing.
Because we sold it. We sold the fucking thing. New owner was taking it home. And guess what the new owner's doing to take it home? They're driving 2,500 kilometers to take it home. How's that?
That's crazy.
What a fun road trip, but don't you think?
I'm going to have some supper, and I appreciate your company, and I'll stop by
Tulsa,
again.
thank you so much for coming on, man. The show was dead until you came on. I want to say a big, big thank you. Thank you
always
so much. I really
always wanted to spend time with you. We'll spend time again.
Please
we'll
come
talk
again. But Tulsa, don't be afraid to get a home equity loan and buy things. Look at Jerry. No, seriously, jokes aside, Jerry's got brain cancer. Man, he's never getting that Rolex. Do you understand? He's fucked. He's so fucked, it's not funny. He is super fucked. Please go and enjoy yourself. I don't know what makes you happy. Maybe you're not a watch person, but if you're a watch person, get something that makes you happy, man. Just be happy, because before you know it, when you're Tom's age, you think life is going to last forever. You don't realize It's very limited. And even with your kids, like you look at your kid, Tom, you think, oh, he'll be good. He'll do the right thing. I've had one son die from drug overdose, and he was off the rails for a long time. And I thought when they were little, I could control them or they would never go that way. You know what I mean? Like it's so naive. Like you have very little control. I'd love to put a cage in the backyard where I force them to stay in the cage so they don't have this addiction problem. But you're not allowed to do that. You get arrested if you do. That's false imprisonment.
Archie, were those your little ones where there was a video, and I think it was either your wife or ex-wife, that it was you in the pool with the kids, right?
Oh, that's the two good ones. That's the younger two. Yeah, they're great kids.
That was quite a while ago already too.
Well,
but that was
those two
nice,
kids are 19 and 18 now.
Yeah.
Believe
that was a nice little clip.
They ain't jumping in the pool with me anymore.
That was a cute clip. Over. That was a really
It's very cute, but I'm saying this is the thing. Life goes so quick. Before you know it, it's gone. It's gone-ski. It's absolutely gone. Patel Philippe, $2. Tom, Tudor, Black Bay 58 or Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2. That's actually a really good question.
I like the Breitling Super Oceans.
Yeah, I thank you, Tusa, for coming on. He's a great guy. Personally, I think, in all honesty, I'm going for chunky monkeys now.
So Breitling,
I'm not buying normal. See, you're not an overweight guy, Tom. You're quite good size. So for you, the 58's perfect. For me, I like the chubbies. I like the chubby watches, okay? So the 41 mil Tudor is good for me. Or the Super Ocean. Actually, I want to get a Super Ocean. For me, Patel, I want to get the 46 mil. The big, fuck off, big. It's like a clock on a super yacht. That's what it is. It's just like a fixture on the panel, instrument panel. That's what I would do. We got a super chat, Zepperu, €3. What better investment? What better invest, gold coins or watches? You know what?
Gold coins.
It depends what watches and it depends what gold coins. Like these gold coins sometimes are just scrap.
Well, if it's solid gold, doesn't matter what kind of coin it is, right? If it's 99.99% pure gold, solid gold coin, or those little those bullion coins.
Kruger Rands. Guys, I tell you what.
But the problem is with gold is it's not very liquid. You know, you wouldn't be able to sell it like as fast as you wanted to, whereas a watch you might be able to flip.
Very no gold. You got gold broker, just scrap value.
Well, I guess so, yeah.
Tom, sorry, Patel Philippe, $2. Tom, I had the blue 58. Nice piece, man. Yeah, I had a blue one. My problem was Patel Philippe, I sold it to Marquis. I sold it to Grange Hermitage Marquis. And what the problem was, was a Watches of Switzerland limited edition for 25 years in Australia. And they're a bunch of cunts to me. So I didn't really want them on the dial. That's why I got rid of it. Because Watches of Switzerland were just a bunch of fucking cunts. So I didn't really want their logo on it. So I got rid of it to Marquis. I sold it virtually at cost. But that is I tell you the truth, the 58 is a beautiful watch. And I think the black is probably more classic. So Tom, your decent watches, you've got the Black Bay 58 and you've got the, what do you got? You got the Hoya, haven't you? Tag Hoya?
I got the Black Bay 58, Omega Seamaster White, the Tag Heuer Monaco, the Longines Hydro Conquest GMT, Longines Hydro, what is it? Longines chronograph in the champagne dial. So these are my bigger watches, I guess.
Man, that is I got to be totally honest with you. That's a fucking nice collection. You got a lot of money tied up there. That's a very nice collection. You should be. How old are you, Tom?
34.
See, that's young. 34 is quite young. I got to be totally honest with you. Do you even need a Rolex? Do you really even need a Rolex if you've got?
I mean, does anyone really need a watch in the first place?
No, they don't.
That's
They
the
don't.
question.
They don't. It's all ego and hubris.
You know, so no one really needs a watch. I've got my phone,
No.
does everything I need, you know. But then if you didn't have anything nice, then you just have loads of money and you'd have nothing.
I love the watches. They give me a lot of pleasure. I really do love. What I love about watches is, and I got to tell you this, Tom. It's not so much. It's not so much the value. Like I'll be honest with you. I buy a lot of watches that tank on the secondary market. They tank.
Well, all of my watches are tanked on the secondary market, you know.
We got Uzi joining us again. Hello, Uzi.
Yo, Vukum, what's up, dude? I texted you. You didn't answer me. Vukum, what's up, dude?
And we got Pavel. Arch, click on a light.
Hello?
It might stave off the yawn. Sorry. What happened to me last night was I was watching. Sorry, I was telling
Archie,
you what
is that
happened.
Vukum?
No, that's Tom.
Oh, fuck, my bad, dude. I gotta go. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
All right,
I
see you
watched
guys.
this movie. I watched this movie, Tom Cruise movie, Eyes Wide Shut. It's about the story of these sex clubs in New York, and I was having bad dreams. Oh fuck! I had some weird dreams, and I woke up at 1:48, and I couldn't get back to sleep. And I was excited because I got to do the Mercedes deal in the morning, which I've done. The Mercedes deal's done. My dad, the coffee he's got, it's fucking moldy. The Moccona is all moldy. And I found another one. He had Nescafe Blend 43. Fuck, that's public service coffee. When I was in the public service, Blend 43 instant. Fuck. Mind you, I'm waking up a bit, so it's not as bad as you think.
Archie, if you had about 10 watches and you needed to take them through customs to Mexico, what would you do?
Okay. Do you have to do it all in one go?
Yeah, kind of.
What's the tax in Mexico on stuff you bring in?
Well, there won't be any tax on it, right? These are my possessions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're purchased in the UK. It's not like I live in Mexico, so it's not like I'm importing them into a house that I'm gonna live in, right? So it's like taking your watches on holiday.
See, I only ever take 1 or 2 watches. But if you want to take all 10,
I'm gonna take all my watches to Mexico, and I was interested in doing a live with you where you could roast my entire collection.
I quite like your watches. You got a nice collection. What's wrong with your collection?
Yeah, but I've got a few little sprinklings of shitters in there for you.
Just take them. Just say, look, I'm going there. These are my watches. I bought them secondhand. Just try and wing it. That's what I would do. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about just wearing 2. You know.
Yeah, wearing the 2 most expensive and just take the rest of them in there. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Hey, what time is it there in England? You got to get to bed soon, don't you?
Yeah, I actually do. I was only hopping on because I saw you struggling a little bit.
No, that's okay. I'm going to
I'm going to show you my watch.
Anyhow, man. Tom,
purchase.
I really appreciate you coming on.
Live.
It's okay. She's okay. It's okay. It's cool to have her walk by. That's okay. That's cool. She's pretty. Is that your sister or your who's that?
Yeah, it's my
That's your
sister.
mum?
You're on live,
She's
Camilla.
gorgeous. She looks gorgeous. Your sister's gorgeous. Why would you hide your
Oh
sister?
dear.
She's
All the
gorgeous.
degenerates in the comment are gonna be like, oh,
Oh no, that's
you
your
know.
sister's nice. Your sister's lovely. That's okay. Tom, thank you so much for coming on, man.
Yeah.
I want to say big thank your sister too. Thank you. Tell her thanks for putting up with us. And we've got a super chat. I got two super chats.
I'll message when I'm in Mexico. I might hop on a live when I get there. And
Here we go. Patel Philippe,
we can do
$2.
something.
Tom, when you fly into Mexico and AC3, could you live in Mexico? Of course. Could you live in Mexico? Mexico is one of the most amazing countries in the world. Look, sure, there's poverty and there's some, you know, the cartel thing isn't super cool, but the Mexican people are really family orientated. They love their food. Who doesn't love a good feed? Mexican food is amazing. Genuine Mexican food's amazing. And the thing is, the weather's not fucking like England where it's freezing. It's warm climate. Man, if you have a job in the West and you retire to Mexico, you can live like a king. And we've got another super chat, Camo 812, $2. What about the Pelagos versus the Black Bay? Look, the Pelagos is a different watch. It's more modern. It's titanium. I think they're both really, really good watches. What's better? I think it depends on the person. I wouldn't say one is necessarily better. They are different. Okay, they're different.
I would say the Pelagos if you want something rugged, you know, especially with that expanding clasp.
Yeah, but I think the Black Bays are very, very rugged. Like, it's a dive watch. I actually gifted my son, my youngest son, when each son gets a watch, a good watch. And when I say a good watch, I can't buy them a Patek or a Rolex. Well, actually, I did give my younger sons a Rolex each, but they were vintagey boy size. So I kind of, this time for my other two kids, I thought, right, I'm going to give them a modern watch. And it's going to be like I gave Nathan got a Grand Seiko Spring Drive, and Joshua got a Burgundy Tudor Black Bay. He loves it. They both love them. They love them. I think myself, Pelagos versus Black Bay depends.
Well, to be fair, I think the Black Bay, you can dress it up. You know, it's kind of like a dresser upper, you know, whereas the Pelagos, I don't think you can dress up
I
a
love
Pelagos.
the blue on the Pelagos, I must confess. But I think they are both fantastic. They are both fucking amazing. So, Tom, I want to say a big thank you. I also want to say to you, Tom, I'm proud that you paid your dad back. Let's face it. He lent you the money. I've done the same thing. By the way, the reason my dad has a Datejust was that I owed him a couple grand. He got so angry one day, he came to me and said, take that fucking watch off and give it to me and we'll take it off the debt. He's got a 16234, 36 mil steel Datejust with white gold bezel, silver dial. It's a beautiful, beautiful watch. And that was because he, and you know what? He loves it. He's loved that watch. My dad's not careful. Like, my dad's dream watch is a day date 36, but he cleans the pool with it. He cuts the grass. I said, Dad, if you had gold, it would be falling to bits. I said, you can't do that. You've got to be.
Yeah, but he wears his watch and he loves his watch, right? He's not babying it.
Yeah, yeah. Tom, I'll let you go,
right,
man. I'm going to wrap the show up.
It's 1 a.m. here, so I've got to get to bed.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much. Let's just go through and thank our super chatters. Let's go through the list. We have Patel.
I'll catch you guys
Philippe.
later.
Thank you so much. Patel Philippe, Rich Mitch, Patel Philippe, Mark the Shark, Patel Philippe, Torso 4, Patel Philippe, Ken Fresnos, Torso 4, BB, it's Basil's Beazles, Patel Philippe, Mark 2, Brett, Torso 4, Yankee Doodle, Cam Ran Keb, Patel Philippe, BM, Yankee Doodle, Thoughts, actually I missed that one. Thoughts on the Boulevard Lunar Pilot. I fucking hate Boulevard. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I am sorry. I just hate Boulevard. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why. I just do. I hate Boulevard with a fucking vengeance. Okay, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Okay, sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry. I hate it with a fucking vengeance. And yeah, so that's just the way it goes. That is the way it goes. So there's nothing much I can say about that. It's just how it goes. And you know what? I can only try my best. I try my best to get everything working for the punters. That's what I try and do. So Boulevard Lunar Moon, Boulevard Lunar Pilot, fuck that. Fuck it, sunshine. I don't like him. I never really liked him. Okay? I never really liked him. That's the problem. I never really liked them. And, you know, sometimes in life, you do things, you get things, you wonder, but yeah, I kind of felt that way. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. You got to do, man's got to do what a man's got to do. Fuck, the coffee's kicking in just as I'm ending the stream. Fuck me dead. It's a bitch, isn't it? That is a bitch. Yankee Doodle, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Pavel, Patel Philippe, Zepru, Patel Philippe, Pavel, Patel Philippe, and Cambo 812. So guys, what do you think? Yes, no, maybe. Tell me what you think. I want to know. What do you guys think of that? Yes, no, maybe. I want to know. I want to know, so I gotta go. That's what I want to know, man. I wanna know, so I gotta go. That's what I say, man. That's right. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Yes, no, maybe. That's the way it goes. So I gotta say, guys, I can only try my best. Nothing much more I can do, really. You try your best, see how it goes. If it bums out, it bums out. If it works, it works. There's nothing much more I can do, I'm afraid. I just try my best. Besties, we're besties. Besties. That's what I try and do. I try my best. You can only try your best. That's all you can do, is try your best. Try your best. That's all I can do, man, is try my best. So that's the story. That's how I try and get things going. Try my best. Okay, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back. That's right, guys. I'll be back streaming for you punters. That's right. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Let's run. I want to run Mrs. Fatty. Fatty's. I want to do that. Get Fatty's intro going. Fuck it. See you tomorrow, and have a great one.
Archie, luxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind the family, no regrets. He's got a birthday, I'm your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane, the tears roll strong. Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the Luxy show. Archie flies where the dragon soared to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York, what show? Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Though the tears roll down in Brisbane town, Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night, forgetting home, he's chasing new Asian delight. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later, Archie leaves his playground. Comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust. Has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all that cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Comes on streams, he cries poor again. His mate Tan gives him $5 grand, maybe 10. Archie thinks he's